Hello and welcome, you guys. Welcome. There we go. Got my Zoom right. How are you guys doing this evening? Welcome to day 236, I think. Welcome in. I am going to just do some gentle painting today. Nothing serious. I think we'll go with some purple and what is the color across on the wheel from purple? I think it's orange, so, right? Or is it yellow? I think it's yellow. We can do that yellow. Hey, fun guy. Fun guy, why are you always talking about drawing things? I like to come on here and do abstract spirals and swirls, and you'd be like, draw a mountain. Do you paint a lot of mountains? Do you draw a lot of mountains and like oceans and sceneries, landscapes? I be feeling like that stuff is kind of basic. It's not like my expertise, but also like I feel like anybody could probably do. I don't know why I feel like that. So maybe that's a challenge. But maybe I add some whimsy to it because period. You said yes you do? Oh, okay. Is that something you practice often? I've got my tea on deck, you guys. I'm on a lot earlier than last night. I did not take that nap today. I worked really hard today, to be honest. Now, should I do it sideways? I guess so. Now, I'm going to do this. You got to hang out here with me the whole time. I'm thinking, I'm using these two colors, but now, I don't know. I feel like I should use like a brown too, just for some contrast. If you guys are new here, my name is Marvelous Marva. I go live every single day. I've been doing it for well over 200 days now. And I come on here and I do a little art. Sometimes I do some arts and crafts. Sometimes I cook food. Like I do just like random, like my living plus my creative life. So this is the outlet that I use for that. I'm also rebuilding my life here in Puerto Rico. So that's also something you would see or experience here. So I say all that to say you should subscribe and turn on the notification bell because you don't want to miss when I go live. And I usually go live around this time, between this time and like 8 p.m. is what I've been noticing. But last night, or yesterday rather, I took a nap when I came home from work and I didn't wake up until 11 o'clock at night. But I still went live around 11:30 p.m. Puerto Rico time. I think Puerto Rico time is also East Coast time too, but don't quote me on that. Right now for me it's after 7 p.m. Now, mountains. How are mountains? And I guess we'll make our sky like purplish red. Let's see. I need to concentrate for this because I don't do these kinds of things often. Thanks a lot, fun guy, giving me a challenge, trying to make me step outside my comfort zone. No, thank you. Because, maybe I just only draw spirals or paint spirals all the time because I'm going to find a way to add one in here. So don't think that I'm giving up on what I normally do. I'm just adding in a little suggestion. You guys know about constructive criticism? I always tell people that I person who has always loved constructive criticism. I know some people don't like it at all. They hate it. They don't want people to tell them that they're doing something that's not like correct by whatever standards. Me, on the other hand, I appreciate when people tell me the truth. I feel like it's telling the truth. Let me know what I'm doing, because if you don't let me know, I'm just gonna be silently like pissing you off, when you could just tell me and then I can make some corrections. For me, that's what constructive criticism means. I say all that to say thank you, fun guy, for helping me to expand this evening. Now, how do mountains look? That's pyramid. I think mountains are like that. This is kind of mixing in with the red a little bit, or the pink. I think they're usually like that, and like layers. We're using watercolors, so watercolors are very forgiving. Hi, Lana, Elena. Thanks for being here. And thank you for subscribing. Elena says she subbed. I appreciate you, girl. We are doing our best and we're growing over here. And my intention is to show up every single day, not just for you guys, but for myself, because this is helping me to expand and to learn more and to get better with my art practice. My friend's talking through text in the background. But at the same time, this is also like a place where you guys come to like be inspired, to continue your art practice, things like that. We're going to put this mountain off to here and maybe make a couple more. I hope these is looking like mountains, you guys. Let's fill these in now with more color. I only chose 2 colors for today's art, or 3. I got purple, like a mustard yellow, and a brown. Naya, what's up, girl? How are you doing, my friend? Naya's here, everyone. You guys can all relax because Naya is here finally. How are you? How are you, my love? How has your day been? I was on so late last night, so if you tried to find me, it's because I fell asleep, girl. I fell asleep when I got home from work, and by the time I woke up, it was like late, and I was like, I'm not gonna not go online. Let me go ahead and go on. And so, one guy caught me. One guy was up late. But I was like, this is way too late. Naya's knocked out, I'm sure. Okay. Now, how can I make these mountains look better? We're going to go in with more dark here, and then we're going to outline things in a lighter shade. It was 2 a.m.? It was? Dang. So for you, it was 2 a.m. For me, it was 11:30 a.m., 11:30 p.m. still. I promise. I woke up and I was like, what day is it? And then when I looked at the time, I was like, oh, crap. The things that I want to do, I need to get on that. It happens. My goal is to just make sure that I come on here. They're giving pyramids. I don't know. I'm trying my best, you guys. Today's drawing, you guys, or today's painting rather, is brought to you in part by our subscriber, Fun Guy. He has challenged me to step outside the box, outside of my usual spirals that I make, and try to make this mountain landscape. So that's what we're doing. So if you're wondering, where is the spirals? They living inside my spirit right now. Because Fun Guy was right. This looks getting good. It actually looks kind of good. See, Arabian Nights. Girl, Arabian Nights. I don't know what that accent was. Why don't y'all stop me when I start acting so goofy? Jesus. I can't be, trusted like that. Let's add a little more water to that. That came out dark. I think we wanted to go from like the lighter tone into the purple. And the purple will be like, this will see if we can blend some of this. Yeah, we can. That's one good thing about working with watercolors is you could kind of make whatever and it'll still kind of look okay. Still kind of look like you knew what you was doing. Now we'll go back in with the purple, a little water, of course. So if you guys want to do some easy painting, I suggest working with watercolors. They're very satisfying. And y'all, if y'all have been here the whole time, y'all seen I just like literally plopped the paint down and complained the whole time that I didn't know how to make mountains. Turns out I can make Arabian Nights. I don't know. Arabian Nights sounds like pyramids, right? But, nobody's judging. We're using our imagination. So imagine these are mountains. The most beautifulest brownish mountains. And in the background was the most loveliest purple sunset. You've seen how the sky was going from yellow to orange into purple. It was the most magnificent thing. Almost looked like art. I make up stories, y'all. Y'all enjoying that story? Now that you have imagined and you have put yourself here in the art itself, let's smooth this part out. Now I'd like to transport you all the way. If I'm left alone for too long, you guys, I start to narrate everything around me and to everything's got some kind of energy. So, with that being said, I usually just go around people that can handle my weird. And I test it out. I test out my weird before I expose people to it right away. I'll say something off the wall, and then I kind of stop and look to see what the reaction is going to be. If they laugh with me or can handle the joke, which is never like a terrible joke or anything. My jokes are very calm. Then I keep going. If I notice that they're not picking up what I'm putting down in regards to my jokes, then I'll let it go. I'm like, ooh, not this crowd. I gotta save my good stuff for the crowds that really are gonna get it. Are you guys like that too? Y'all have specific things that y'all save just for y'all, or just for certain audiences in your life? All of the people we interact with, that's like our audience. And not on a social media type of thing. It's just like our family and stuff. I used to do not like performances when I was little, but like when my mom would have company over, it would be a kind of like a show and tell. Like, look what I can do. Like I would dance or sing or whatever. Like the court jester. I was telling someone that today. They asked, they said, if I was to come back, not to come back, but if I, in another life, was, what did they say? Mm, oh, from, I think they said, like, I'm feeling like gladiators time, whatever that time is, like medieval times. I think it was medieval times, they said. But what would you come back as? And I told her that I would come back, or I would be in that time frame. First, I said, I don't remember what the first thing was, but the second thing I said was a witch. I was like, I'd be a witch because then, like, I could use magic. One of the guys that was there with us, he said he'd be a mage, so still, like, with using magic. Like, we would use our powers to, like, obliterate things that needed to be obliterated, but in a calm way. Good morning. Who said good morning? What y'all talking about in this chat? I'm missing all of that. Yes, I drew Yi from Abominable. Oh, I just watched that. And Mabel from Hoppers. How do I only have a month and 3 days left until school? I might not be able to join your lives that much, but I may be able to get more stay up time. It was 8:30. I don't know if it's gonna be 9 p.m. Good morning. Okay. So I have been seeing like people that are teachers on my FYP on my TikTok. I've been seeing them talk about like how summer is almost done. So I feel you there. Summer goes by real fast. I like the idea that kids get a summer break, and I think that people in general should have like full on like months. I know in some countries they do it like that for sure. But just like a break. We need breaks. Going to school is fun. Summer break is very fun. Do you guys have any more trips planned for the rest of the summer? And also, let's not focus on summer like ending because clearly you're enjoying your summer. Let's focus on what can we do in this time frame. I know you've been making candies like crazy. I saw someone make well, they used those beads that you used to make the candies, but they made like a squid. It was shaped like a triangle, and they made little like the tentacles, and they put two like black beads for the eyes and then two pink beads for the cheeks. It was so cute, shaped just like that. I was like, I wonder if Naya makes things like that or if you know how to make it. And then I wanted to make it immediately, but I don't have any of the tools. So I was like, that's the one thing that was saving me or stopping me, honestly, was not having the tools because I would have started busting that thing out. Do y'all get like that? Do y'all want to like make things immediately as soon as you learn about them? I'd be like that for everything. I want to do it now. Why wait when I could do it right now? I'm working on that though. I have been working on slowing myself down because instant gratification is not always the best. Because then once I accomplish that, guess what? I need the next thing. So enjoying the process is better than anything. That is your lesson for the day, guys, just in case you needed one. Let's see if we can smooth this part out because it's giving thick. How do you guys like this? You're in Tokyo. You're in Tokyo right now? Holy crap. So it's morning for you? If you're really in Tokyo, that's amazing. I don't know where Fun Guy is, but Fun Guy, here it is. This is what you told me to do, and I did it, friend. Thank you so much. I think it came out beautiful. Now I want to add a spiral to it. She said, hee hee, hee hee. All I can hear is Michael Jackson when you said that. Let's do our signature. Oh, you said he left. Oh, maybe that's what you said. Felt like there was an ant crawling on me, but it wasn't. We are signing with marker and watercolor, and it's actually coming out okay. Period. Okay. Now I'm going back home. Okay. So yeah, you have a couple more weeks. How are you liking it there? Is it beautiful? Oh my God. When you go back to school, you're gonna have a great summer. What did you do for the summer story? Great view. Oh, I love that so much. That was like one of my most favorite things to do when my kids was growing up, was to take them on summer vacations every year. Hanfu. Oh, I have a handful. Oh. You guys, what would happen? I think I have this other paper that when I do stuff like this with watercolor, it literally dances around like, I don't know how. Yeah, I shouldn't do too much of that. It's not bleeding through, but okay. It's working a little bit. It's working a little bit. You can't see, but I'm kind of making like little circles or spots. Like I honestly want to make like, I did take out the white today. I don't know how you guys will feel about this, but I'm gonna do this because it wouldn't be me if I didn't. It's not me if I don't do these things, you guys. First and foremost, we're putting some dots, because that's what I was trying to do with doing the watercolor eraser, and it wasn't working. One of my coworkers gave me a new show to watch. I watched the first episode already. It's called Salem. It's not a new show, but it's got a lot of seasons to it. I watched the first episode and I was like hooked. So I am looking forward to watching that. And then there was one more thing I was told to look at. Do you guys have any movie or show suggestions? I told somebody about Disclosure Day today, that they should watch that. I was like, you'll love it. Not like it's like that kind of love, but it's such a good movie. Like, I feel like it is talking kind of, like what we are doing here. You like it? Yay. Will you like it? Oh my God. This happened last time. Oh my God. It's like I can't use that little cup, water cup. I'll just be making a mess on all my stuff. Ugh. I'm just trying to live my life. You go there. And you go there. Okay. Okay, we're okay. Everything's okay. Look, everything's okay. had to get quiet for that. I hope you guys have been liking all of the like at home content that I've been putting out. I have been really enjoying it myself. My place is coming together. My home feels very cozy, very clean, very like I'm trying to like absorb the fact that I live here. It makes me really happy. I live in San Juan, Puerto Rico, you guys. Not in Houston, Texas, where I was born and raised. Dreams can come true. It wasn't always a dream to live here in Puerto Rico, but it was always a dream to live like near the ocean. Definitely always a dream to live near the ocean. And I did try living near the ocean in Texas, in Houston, well, in Galveston. It was okay. I did it for almost 2 years. But then I needed to expand. Thus, what started my traveling journeys. Should we add a little highlight to each mountaintop? Pretend like, well, I guess light's coming from that angle. What you guys think? How do y'all feel about today's art? We have been going at it for 27 minutes. I like how it came out. I'm glad that I added my little piece of touch to it. I thank our subscriber, Mr. Here we got him over here, Mr. Fun Guy. Thank you for our art suggestion today. You guys keep it coming. Maybe this could be like a series that we do. You guys suggest something on the day that we're going live, and then I try my best to paint it. Today's was mountains. So I think I did a pretty good job. He said to draw a mountain. I drew mountains. So here we are. I'm probably going to do a little more painting later before the night ends. I've been kind of doing that so I don't waste my paint, and I also get a little bit more creativity out without being on camera. So with that being said, I love you guys so much. Make sure that you're subscribed and you turn the notification bell on. Until next time, bye.